If your worm bin feels like it's moving in slow motion, barely breaking down food scraps or producing castings, you're not alone. Many gardeners unknowingly slow down their worm composting systems by making small but critical mistakes. Today, we'll uncover the 3 most common reasons your worm bin might be crawling at a snail's pace, and how to fix each one in just minutes so you can get your worms working full speed again. One of the biggest myths in worm composting is that more food equals more compost. In truth, worms are slow eaters. They digest in balance with the size of their population. Overfeeding doesn't make them faster, it drowns them. When too much food builds up, it begins to rot anaerobically, meaning without oxygen. You'll notice sour smells, clumps of uneaten scraps, and even fruit flies. The fix is actually pretty simple. Feed smaller amounts more frequently. So, if you're feeding just once a week, try switching to every 3 or 4 days, and only give what your worms can finish in that time. And honestly, just use your eyes. If there's still visible food left, wait. Mistake 2, the wrong moisture level. Moisture is life in a worm bin, but too much or too little can really stop your worms in their tracks. Imagine trying to move through either dry sand or sticky mud. Neither feels good. Alright, so here's the fix. Lift a handful of bedding and give it a squeeze. If a few drops of water come out, it's spot on. Now, if it drips like a wet rag, you'll want to add some dry bedding, like shredded cardboard, leaves, or even coco coir. But if it's dusty dry, just mist it with water mixed with a splash of molasses or compost tea. Both of these will encourage a nice microbial balance. Mistake 3, poor airflow and compaction. So, here's the fix. Every time you feed, gently fluff the top few inches with your hand or a small fork. This action loosens the bedding, introduces oxygen, and activates microbial life. Additionally, you can drill a few extra small holes on the sides of your bin to improve airflow. Here's a little bonus tip for you: temperature control. It's honestly one of those things that can make a big difference in how well your worm bin performs. Once these small adjustments are made, your bin will start transforming scraps into rich, earthy castings at an impressive rate. It's pretty amazing to see how quickly things can change, really. The secret isn't doing more. It's maintaining the right balance between food, moisture, and airflow. That balance, honestly, is what keeps everything running smoothly. So next time your bin feels sluggish, check these 3 things before you panic. In just 5 minutes you can turn your worm bin from lazy to legendary, and your soil will thank you with every harvest.